Good morning, great people of the world. This is Zip. Just here on my morning drive into the job and going to hang out and have a little conversation today. I hope everyone is doing fantastic and all of your dreams are coming true and you have a great day and are excited and fired up. For me, it was chest day and triceps. I love chest day. As we talked about yesterday, I love getting in the gym bright and early and getting in there, getting the blood flowing, getting the pump going. And there's nothing like a chest day for you gals and boys that are into fitness, into the gym. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But chest day is one of my favorites. And again, just an awesome workout just to get my day started. Woke up early, had my meditative moment, and then headed right to the gym. And it was awesome. But today, wanted to talk about goals and looking towards the future, talk some crypto. The crypto market's still doing well, kind of balanced out a little bit here. Not a lot of movement, so to speak, but one of our favorites, XRP, still in that number three market cap position and has well overtaken USDT, which I'm not even sure why, they put that on the market cap, but as a stable coin, but it is what it is. But yep, markets are still looking good, and this week could be extremely exciting for XRP again, as RLUSD. There's rumors that they're going to that's going to come out December 4th. Possibly they're going to mint that, but we will see what happens. Either way, the future is bright, and the next year is going to be awesome. Every day is awesome. Just keep your mindset positive. And how do you do that? What are practical steps in doing that? You got to set goals. You got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan. And we're going to move into that plan and how that relates to crypto and your exit strategy here in a minute. But you got to have goals, in my opinion. What are your goals when you woke up this morning? Did you have the structure? Do you know what you wanted to accomplish today? Many of us are going into the job because that's how we currently earn our money. But you still have to have goals throughout the day. I know exactly what my day is planned. I know what I need to do. I know what tasks I need to complete. I know what tasks at the job I need to complete, as well as in my personal life. You know, what knowledge am I going to consume today? What videos am I going to watch on the great YouTube University? What books am I going to ingest? What music? What am I going to feed myself to grow a little bit more today? But that structure and that goal setting is vitally important. So there's short-term goals, medium range goals, and long-term goals. But day by day, you should have a plan. You should have an action item list of exactly where you want to go from week to week, from month to month, year to year. As we start to accumulate wealth in the crypto market, where are you going to go with that wealth? What are your goals? What are your desires? Is it just to make money? Okay, well, that's a goal, but you probably have to strategize what to do with that newfound money and wealth into the future so you can capitalize on it and maintain it. Is your goal to pass on generational wealth? Well, in order to do that, you need to secure your wealth. You have to have a plan. You have to have an exit strategy specifically for the markets. And what are you going to do with it afterwards? For many of us, we've been in these markets for years and years and have taken some profits, but not the wealth changing kind of profits that I believe that are coming and that are well deserved for all of us. But what are we going to do with our capital once we earn it and get it? Um, Is your dream to have a Lamborghini? Perfect. Write it down. Picture it in your mind. Visualize it. Visualization is a massive tool, and just to keep those goals out in front of us so we know why we're doing what we're doing. Is it to have real estate, to have the home of your dreams? Is it to build a family compound to where you can have your kids, if you're blessed to have kids, on that compound, living together in harmony and just enjoying life? Is your goal to travel? Do you have a European vacation in mind? Cruises? Uh, you know, whatever those goals are, you want to write them down. Write them down, get them in front of you, look at them each and every day. When you wake up, look at your goals for today. What am I going to accomplish? It creates a motivation, it creates a positivity in your life so you know exactly where you're going. It's a roadmap. We don't go on a trip without a map. And these days it's all electronic, so we just plug it into Google Maps or whatever your Waze or whatever your choice may be. But you have to have it documented so you know exactly what roads to turn on. When are you going to reach your destination? It's no different in our lives. Goals are very important. Write them down, have them in front of you so you know exactly what's going on and how that relates to the crypto market is your exit strategy. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, but what is your exit strategy going to be? Do you have a number in mind if you own XRP of when you want to start to shave some of those profits off? Everyone's is going to be different. And I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not giving financial advice to anyone. However, general tips, zips tips, if you would be write your exit strategy down. Is it $5? Is it $10? Who knows? Maybe it's $150 and that's your goal. And you don't want to take any profits until that point. But I will tell you, when the markets start to pump and there is all kinds of excitement, the psychology of your brain is going to tell you different than what you thought you were going to do because you're going to be pumped and you're going to be looking at the markets going straight up. And as we know, as fast as the markets go up, sometimes they come down even faster. So you want to have those goals, your exit strategy planned out right now. Know exactly what you're going to do and have a plan of action of how you're actually going to do it. It's great to have a number in mind, but how are you going to exit the markets? So just a recommendation. We all know if you've been in crypto for a while, and there's a lot of new people coming in, and this is why I'm trying to put out the content to help those new folks that have never gone through a bull market. The Upholds, the Coinbases, all the exchanges, Kraken, Binance US for us in the US, those exchanges tend to get congested magically right about at the time when you want to sell. So you have to have an exit strategy on the way up to maybe pull some gains out and have multiple exit avenues, multiple exchanges that you are registered with. You want to do that now. Go through all the KYC, get that done now so you have multiple exchanges that you can move your crypto from your possible software wallet, from your hardware wallets to exit off of. Those exit ramps are vitally important, and you want as many of them as possible because the exchanges, and I don't know if it's gamemanship or what, but if you talk to anyone that's been around for a while, they just tend to magically you can't get into your account, you can't exit, you can't do anything. Everything just locks up, and then in the unfortunate environment, the market starts to drop. So again, plan goals now. Know exactly how you're going to exit these markets. Set up multiple avenues. Maybe set up a brokerage. Caleb and Brown is one that is mentioned many times. One that I'm registered at, and I have strategy to exit there as well. But it's not just XRP, H bar, all of the market is going to pump. As Brad Garlinghouse says many times, the tide raises all boats. So when the market is swelling and the tide is going up, all boats rise, and the market's going to get absolutely crazy. Um, but part of your goals, diversification. Are you in multiple coins, multiple crypto? If you are, that's probably a wise choice. Not direction, but that's what I do. I am diversified in my action plan, written down my goals. My exit strategy is to shed some of the other coins that maybe are not as precious in my mind or don't have as much current utility and are still building. They're great projects, but they're still building in the background, to shed some profits from there and maintain maybe XRP as an example, maintain Bitcoin, maybe maintain Ethereum for the long run. But again, we all have our favorites. This this channel is not about recommending any one coin. I have my favorites, so obviously I will talk about those ones. But again, now is the time to plan. And really, you're running out of time, in my opinion. You want to have all these accounts set up. It does take time. You do have to go through KYC. You do have to go through some things to have it properly done to link your bank accounts. That's another thing. Do you have multiple banks that you can link? Because sometimes the current banking system likes to play games as well. And one bank may have a problem with crypto while another one doesn't. But things are changing. And with 2025, as a new presidency takes over, the talk is that they're going to be very crypto favorable. And we will see. Hopefully that holds true. And maybe we will not even have to worry about taxes. But that's another thing that you need to be concerned with. What is your tax strategy? Do you have it written down? Do you know how long you've held what you've held? Do you understand the difference between long-term and short-term capital gains tax as it currently stands in the system? Now's the time to educate, and there's so much great education out there, so many great content creators um, out there to where you can get this information. Books, Audible is awesome. I like to listen. I'm not as much of a reader per se, but I love to listen and intake on my drives. And that's an opportunity because it's idle time for me to just intake and increase my knowledge. It's one of my goals every day. Just learn one new thing, two new things, whether it be about finances or crypto. But going back to the crypto side, just you got to have all of these things in place so you're ready to exit when you feel like you're ready to take profit. But these things will not happen overnight, and if you're not proactive, it's not going to get done. You can't be reactive in life, in my opinion, and you definitely can't be reactive in the crypto world. You have to be ready to go and have everything documented. So when it becomes time for you to take on some new wealth, make some money, because that's why we're in the market, you're ready to go. So again, guys and girls, just on my morning drive, just wanted to drop a little conversation out here and talk about some things. I appreciate everyone that, is checking into the channel. And if you would like, subscribe, let's spread the positive information out to as many folks as possible and get ready for a phenomenal 2025. 2024 is the time to prepare. Get your goals written down. And with that, hope you enjoyed this zip tip and everyone have a fantastic day. We'll catch you next time.